In a galaxy far, far away, one of the world's favourite film villains was born, Darth Vader. Well, very soon, the dark side of the Empire will rise again, as will the pants of many a nerd around the world. When the third and final instalment of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith opens worldwide on May 19, please welcome its star, Darth Vader himself, Hayden Christensen. Wonderful to have you here.
Wonderful to be here.
Does it feel, in some respects, like coming home when you come back to Australia, as you shot
Very
so
much
of the film
so.
here?
I mean, I've spent about a year here, all tallied. You know, we did both of our Star Wars films over at Fox Studios in Sydney, and it's become a bit of a home away from home. And so I was very excited to come on the show because I've watched it several times. So here we are. It's good stuff.
So wonderful to have you here. Especially if you watch the show and are still willing to come on. Brilliant. Now, so what did you do when you first got back to Sydney? Did you do some boogie boarding? Or?
I didn't boogie board. I took a little wander around Bondi, which was the old stomping grounds for myself. Yeah. So I saw all my old friends, you know, wandered into a couple old shops that I used to frequent, and it was just nice being back. You know, it's such a great place. You guys really have it made here. It's good.
Now, there was a big preview, I suppose, of the new trailer for Episode 3. It's very exciting. The first time you saw it, what was your reaction?
I flipped. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. It's action-packed. It's you know, it's everything that I think people have been waiting for. So it's a good one.
And what can you tell us about
little.
what to expect from Revenge of the Sith, or, as they say it in New Zealand, Revenge of the Sith?
It's Revenge of the Sith. It's going to be a much darker film. It's the story of Anakin becoming Darth. It's you know, a republic becoming an empire. All very epic stuff, and all driven by just action-packed sequences. You know, from what I've seen, it's really going to be a phenomenal film.
Well, as I said, the trailer, there was a preview of it last night in Sydney, and it will be in cinemas on Thursday. But we actually have a very exciting sneak peek here now. It is Episode 3, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. Have a quick look.
Every single Jedi is now an enemy of the Republic. Do what must be done. Do not hesitate. Show no mercy.
Who could have done this?
Twisted by the dark side, young Skywalker has become.
I feel so helpless.
You were the chosen one!
Very cool. Now, I have to ask, at the risk of disappointing anyone, including myself, is that actually you in the suit? Because James Earl Jones did the voice for the original trilogy. There was another actor, David Prowse, actually in the suit. Did you get to don the black helmet?
I did. They were kind enough to allow me that privilege. You know, from the time I got offered the part of Anakin, I was always sort of hinting at the fact that I would love to get to, you know, be in the suit if that was ever going to be a possibility. And George was nice enough to allow me to do so. So it was you know, a thrill. I can't really describe the sensation of being enclosed in Darth Vader. It was orgasmic, to say the least.
And as I said, a lot of Star Wars nerds would probably know how you feel. Were you a huge fan of the film beforehand?
I was a fan.
The originals?
I mean, I wasn't really born when the originals came out, but still a fan in the womb. I have an older brother who was a huge fan, so I was very familiar with the films, and we had all the toys around the house growing up. But But no, it was, you know, just, you can't really dream that big to think that, you know, one day I could get to play Darth Vader in George Lucas's Star Wars. So it's been phenomenal.
Now, you're a tall guy, and I don't just say that because everybody's taller than me. But I believe that because you still had to have a bit of height for when you were inside the Darth suit, is that correct?
I did. I mean, the whole thing was, you know, a little awkward. You've got about 40 pounds on each shoulder, and they had to put lifts in the shoes to accommodate for the height difference. So it was like walking around in high-heel shoes in this, you know, dark suit that you can barely see anything out of. And so I was very paranoid that I was going to fall over or trip or something and wreck the whole thing. But I managed to get through it all right, so it was okay.
And what was your audition process like? Like, first time you walk in and meet someone like George Lucas, was it a bit nerve-wracking?
It was very nerve-wracking. It was a daunting process. You know, first time I met him, I flew out to the Skywalker Ranch out in San Francisco, and that into itself was just, you know, a privilege and an honor, and I was content with that. But, you know, I met with him a couple of times thereafter and then had to audition with Natalie, and we read the lines, and I guess there was some chemistry there or something that George noticed, and they offered me the part.
And I believe you were worried at first that you didn't get the role.
Well, as I said before, you can't really ever think that anything like that...
He gave you... I hear he gave you something at the end of it that had you thinking you didn't get the role.
Well, yeah, no, he gave me a mug and a hat, and I thought that was like, you know... my consolation prize for coming, and I was happy with that. I was like, I got a mug and a hat from you know, George Lucas. But no, I got a phone call a few days afterwards saying that they wanted me to do it. So and here we are now. It's
very exciting. As I said, it opens around the world on May 19. It's Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith. Please thank Hayden Christensen, everybody. In Star Wars Episode 3, he's joining Corinne Grant, it's Hayden Christensen. This is very exciting. Now, you know how this works, Hayden, don't you?
I've got an idea.
Are you a good... Well, this would be like just working on green screen like you did for Star Wars.
You just got to mime it all.
It's great. And Corinne, you have a couple of comedy festival shows that you're part of and helping out with.
Yes, well, I'm directing Terry Siakis' show, Available.
Yes.
And I'm performing. Yeah, I can act. Kind of. In a show by Greg Fleet called Die on Your Feet. It's me, Greg Fleet, Alan Bro, Gatesy from Tripod.
Brilliant.
Adam Hills, all-star-ish cast.
That's going to be great.
Yeah, it starts on Thursday. Ticketmaster 7 or log on to comedy.com.au.
Very, very exciting. And racing, or charading, racing, well, hey, we're running short on time. Competing against Hayden and Corinne tonight, it's our very own Peter Hellier, and joining him, everyone's favourite twin, it's Magda Szubanski! One of those. Well, very exciting to see. Now, you're going to be... Oh, shit! Hey, lady, back off, okay?
A little unsteady on my stool there.
I passed Sharon once, and all of a sudden the ladies are all over.
I'm not kissing you. That's for sure.
No. Now, you're going to be part of this amazing Grease. You're like me. You poor little thing. Your feet can't touch the ground. Now, tell us a little bit about Grease, because you're going to be starring in that.
There's some on my stool, I believe. No, I'm going to be doing Grease in the round.
The arena spectacular.
In the round, which I think is my natural environment in the round. With the lovely Craig McLaughlin and Natalie Bassingthwaighte and John Farnham.
Yeah, Farnsy, going to be very exciting.
Should be a hoot.
The Entertainment Centre in Sydney, May 6 and 7. Brisbane, May 11 and 12. Melbourne, 17th and 18th of May. Adelaide, the Entertainment Centre, June 1st and 2nd. Then Perth at the Burswood Dome on June 9. Grease, the arena spectacular. But now we're going to charade. Magda, maybe you should go first so we don't have you falling off your stool and killing yourself.
Right.
Okay, you know how it works. Pete, you get a point work for every one you get right.
Here we go.
We'll start the clock now.
Jetstar. Right.
but that's fair enough.
Ballpark will do. Irish dancing. River dance. Oh, God. Skirt. Skirt. What do you call? Yeah, that. I got it. Kilt.
That's the word.
Kilt. I got it. It's one for me. Soccer.
Here we go. Diving board. Bullying the score guy.
I got kilt. I thought it.
Come on.
Manscoon. Give it to him, Beans. They'll beat the crap out of you, trust me. And if you don't give it to Hayden, he'll do that choking thing. Oh my God, so cool. Hayden, Corinne, Hayden, why don't you? Are you going to guess first? Why don't you guess first, Corinne?
All right, I'll guess
Your
first.
experience will let you go first. And
Hand up.
oh, sorry, darling. There we go. Hold on to your partner,
I
Phil.
need to use you to take these off.
Oh, okay.
And see, I knew you'd come in handy for
Now,
something,
you
little
might
man.
not want to stop there. There's your word.
Oh! Oh!
Let me take your shoes and whatever else as we start the clock.
Stripper.
Strip tees, strip bosoms, breasts. Sunbathing.
It's nudist. It was nudist. Very close. Here we go.
For God's sake! I hope you're a botanist.
The tricky one. It's Steinman. We'll leave that one for now. That was familiar.
I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's a cricket thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Tough for the American.
Serving, throwing, pitching, pitcher.
He's an American. Spin ball. We'll give that to him.
This isn't fair. This is not fair.
Jedi American.
Are we still going or is that time run out?
Did the time go
We
up?
didn't get a single
That's
one
two.
right.
That's two.
It was dumb!
Yeah, that was two. Good job. Nice start. For away.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
If you can get skirt as kilt.
Well, it's a skirt.
That's yours there, Pete.
Okay, cool.
Ready? Start the clock.
Fire. Warming your fire.
Campfire.
Robot. Jedi. Android. C-3PO.
Yes.
Abseiling.
Yes. Or Steinman. That could have been Steinman.
I think you're pretty hot too. Nipple.
Yes.
Surfing.
Yes. That's a point.
What's Pete doing going?
Jedi. Saber. Sword. Saber. Lightsaber.
Yes.
Oh, no, I missed out on the last one.
What a championship round.
What do you got? I hate to win walk in the park. Watch this. Okay, Hayden, you're up.
All right.
Here we
Feel
go,
free to
Corinne.
cheat.
Okay, thank you.
Whisper the answer.
Here we go. That's yours.
Okay.
Here we go. Start the clock.
Light. Star. Pointing. Sundial. Light. Boom. Crane.
Yes.
You're smoking a bomb.
Yes. Here we go. Getting exciting now.
I don't know.
Next one.
Hide, or it's another bomb-related thing. It's a
5 seconds.
hide. It's a snorkel. I'm snorkeling.
We are winners tonight. Peter Zamatsky. Capture in Greece. Here in a spectacular Police Day Hayden Christensen. Star Wars Episode 3 is so exciting. Dave Matthews Band is next as well as Sandra Boss.
Star Wars adventure will be one of the summer's